Hi, I'm Brett Larkin, and this is Lazy Time Yoga. If you are feeling super tired, you don't want to do your full yoga practice, I have so been there, but it doesn't mean you have to compromise getting some stretching in and feeling, good in your body like you do when you move. So one thing that's not lazy about this sequence is that you're going to need a yoga strap or a belt. So if you have a yoga strap like I do, that's great. If you don't, no big deal. Run to your closet and get a belt like you wear around your pants, or run to your bathroom and get a towel and just roll the towel up so you have the towel in a nice long line, and you can use that instead. So come to lie down and have your strap nearby. This is my favorite thing to do when I'm feeling super lazy, is to stretch my hamstrings using a strap or a belt. So whether you have the rolled up towel or you have an actual belt from your closet or you have a yoga strap like me, you're just going to take the ball of the right foot in the strap and then pull the right foot a little bit towards the face. Now, really important to not hold up high on the strap. If you're holding up high on the strap, I want you to glide your hands all the way down or all the way down your towel so you feel your shoulder blades hit the mat. So you want your shoulders, the outer edges of your shoulders, yearning towards the mat. So you have a nice broad open chest. And then try to get the left toes pointing straight up towards the ceiling. Left foot is still flexed, even though we're not working that leg right now. It's still engaged. And just begin navigating the right toes towards the face. So again, it's really tempting to try to hold up higher up on the strap. But what I found is that then my shoulders are up by my ears or up towards the ceiling, and I don't like that. I want my shoulders pressing back. So keep your grip on the strap low and just begin to tune into your breath. This is such a great way to get a stretch in the hamstrings, whether it's at the beginning or the end of the day, without putting any pressure on any of the joints, without even having to stand up. So this is like my go-to lazy thing to do. Then I'm going to take the strap into my right hand and I'm going to open the leg to the right. And if your leg's not straight like mine, don't worry about it. As long as you're feeling a stretch, you're good. And then I take the left hand to the left hip because I don't want the left hip to torque and lift up off the mat. So I'm going to press the left hand into the hip as I pull the right leg towards the right shoulder. So here I'm getting a nice stretch on the inner groin, and then press the foot into the strap. So even if the leg's not straight, just think of the energy in the foot pressing into the strap. So you're not just hanging out here, you're working. So we're lazy, but we still want to get our stretch. Good. Take the foot back towards the ceiling and take the strap or your towel into the left hand. Now, really important here, as you take the foot, we're taking it across the body to the left. I want you to think of spiraling your pinky toes down. Okay, this might help you feel a nice stretch in the outer ankle. Next really important thing, we're going to take the right hand to the right hip and press that right hip down. So think of lengthening the right hip towards the bottom of your mat. So think right hip lengthens towards the bottom of the mat. You can even take the thumb of the right hand or the right palm to kind of press the hip down. So you're getting this length. And then think pinky toe maybe spirals down so you get a stretch on the outer shin. So experiment with the positions of the toes. Point the toes down, maybe kind of slightly point the foot, and then slightly flex it. Just see how you get different stretches in the outside of the leg this way. And then, if you can take the leg all the way to the ground and you like to do that, go for it. But I find I get a better stretch on the IT band and a better stretch in the outer shin if I actually keep it 3 feet off the ground or 2 feet off the ground. So even though I can go all the way to the floor, I'm not going to because I think the stretch is more effective this way. And again, think of lengthening the right hip down. Take a deep breath. Good, and then take the right leg up towards the ceiling. Good, and then bring the left foot into the strap to meet the right, and then we'll take the right foot down. Again, remembering to keep it flexed and active, and then holding way down on the strap as I pull the left leg in. Just take some deep breaths. So sometimes I'm too tired to do yoga, but then I realize it's really good to do even just a simple sequence like this where I get to lie on my back because I do the yoga breathing. So I get the stretch and I get the benefits of the yoga breathing. And honestly, the breathing's the most powerful kind of part of the practice. Let's see if you can make the inhales and exhales equal length. And then again, think of pressing the foot up into the strap or the towel. And think of the shoulder blades rooting into the mat. So notice if you have the shoulders kind of hiked up or off the floor, get them down. And take the strap into the left hand. We'll open the leg to the left. And then I take the right hand to the right hip to anchor the right hip down. So think of the right thigh bone getting longer and heavier. And see if you can pull the strap a little closer to the left ear. And again, if your leg's not straight, no big deal, right? This is just about calming the nervous system through lying down, getting a little bit of a stretch in the back of the leg. That's all we're after here. Good, take the foot back to center. And then take the strap or the towel into the right hand. And then think of pinky toes pointing down towards the floor as you take it across the body for your IT band stretch. And then take the left hand to the left hip and think of the left hip lengthening down towards the bottom of the mat. Notice if you've lost the activation of that right leg. And then again, I'm going to kind of point the toes and flex the foot. I'm going to kind of spiral the feet down towards the floor. I'm just getting curious here. Deep breath in, exhale completely. Good. Take the foot back to the ceiling. Nice, and this time I'm just going to bend the right knee and let it go long with the left leg. Set the strap or the towel to the side. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to bring the soles of the feet to the mat. And we're going to take the right ankle over the left knee, hold on behind the left thigh, and just pull the thigh into the chest. As we do that, kind of use the right elbow to navigate the right knee forward in space. So you're pulling the left thigh bone in, but at the same time you're thinking of energetically the right knee pushing forward. And we're looking for a stretch in the right hip, right here. Take a deep breath. Good. And then without moving anything, we're just going to take this whole situation to the left. So you're just going to let the right sole of foot fall to the left. So see, whole situation stays the same. You're just going to let the right sole of foot fall to the left. And then I'm going to hold the outside of the right shin with my left hand. And I'm going to reach the right arm up to the right. And I'm just going to let the knee dip into the body here. So again, we're looking for a stretch in this hip right here. So make any adjustments you need, but I find holding on to the outside of the right ankle or to the outside of the shin or kind of towards the knee feels really good. And then notice if you got caught up in thinking like pulling the knee or the shin in. Instead of just doing that, I want you to also think about lengthening this right hip down and forward. So almost think of this right hip lengthening towards the right edge of the mat. Take some deep breaths. Notice if you're secretly tensing in the jaw or the tongue. Good. And next step, you're just going to let the right knee come on top of the left knee. So I'm sliding the right foot down. Show it again. I'm going kind of from here to here. And we're magically in this kind of twist. Just take the arms out in a goalpost or T shape. Adjust the legs so it feels good. I usually like to take the knees down towards the bottom of the mat once I'm here so I have more length. Just enjoy this simple spinal twist. Let the head just face up towards center. Just look up or look to the left. Sometimes looking to the right is just more tension on the neck. And we're going to be here for 8 long breaths. Just enjoy it. Good, and then press into the floor with the soles of the feet. Come back to center, soles of the feet on the ground, and then take the left ankle over the right knee, pull the right thigh bone in. And as you do, maybe use the left elbow to kind of nudge the left knee forward. Again, you can think of pulling the right thigh bone in and just energetically sending the left knee forward. This time we're looking for a stretch in the left hip. Send your breath and your calmness and your energy into the area of that left hip. So think of inhaling, filling the hip with more space. And the exhale, dissolving any tension. Two more breaths. Maybe rock a little side to side. Good, and then we're going to take this whole situation over to the right. So just let the left sole of foot hit the floor to your right, and you're going to keep this letter 4, figure 4 shape, and take the right hand to the outside of the left ankle. The left hand opens, and then just let the knee get heavy. You can hold on to the outside of the foot or the outside of the shin, whatever feels good. Let the knee get heavy, relax completely. And then again, think of that left hip lengthening and opening towards the left side of your mat. So it's like it's reaching for the bottom of the mat energetically and reaching for the left side of the mat energetically. So you're not just yanking the hip up, the hip is also powerfully lengthening and grounding down simultaneously. Nice, let it feel good. And then we'll come into the twist. So the right foot is just going to lengthen. So the right knee stacks on top of left knee. And then I'm just magically in the twist, just let the knees fall. And then again, I'm going to lower my knees so I lengthen towards the bottom of the mat. Your legs are just kind of in this weird wrapped up position, legs in this weird wrapped up position. It's just a gentle twist. And just adjust, see what feels right for you. Hopefully the hip continues to open here. And you're also getting a little bit of a spinal twist, spinal rotation. 8 deep breaths here. Just chill out, relax. Deep breaths. Inhale more than you think you can, really filling up with breath. Exhale all the way. So inflate the body with your breath. Think of your whole body breathing, getting wider. The whole body exhales, relaxes more. Good, and then come back to center. And how lazy is this? We're just going to let the legs go long. You can keep the arms in this goalpost shape, or you can take them along the sides of the body for your Shavasana, or left hand on heart, right hand on belly. These are all options. I'm going to leave you here to chill out. Enjoy your Shavasana. And from my heart to yours, namaste. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment below and let me know how you feel. And be sure to subscribe to my channel for more completely free, full-length yoga and meditation with me here on YouTube. Namaste.